And the other one, I just had to do it to see if I could do this right. So I have 2. And I'm a little disappointed. It didn't sound as funny sounding as I thought I would.
That's what you think.
At least I couldn't tell very much. Maybe you'll hear it more.
Maybe.
Maybe. It's just a baby, and then it's cradling until it says yes. What are you doing?
What are you doing? You know what I'm doing.
You're diddling things.
Bring us in or whatever.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Without Pants.
More. Stop, do it again. You need
more?
a huge... Yeah, man.
Fuck, I lost the hole.
That's what she said.
Cruel, cruel you. I'll just rip this fricker. Oh, there we go.
You need like half the balloon and a hit.
Is this better?
Yeah, a little bit.
How about now?
That's right. I'll say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's episode of Without Pants. I'm your host, Brett Scott.
And I'm Dylan. Brett's got helium balloons tonight because we were watching.
What were we watching tonight?
The documentary. What's it called? I don't know. I don't remember what we.
It's called I Know That Voice.
Yeah, it is. And this is probably what, the third time you've watched it?
Yeah, probably about third. Yes, I'd say.
So, how do we want to talk about it? We've never done a documentary before.
We're not exactly pros and experts in this field of viewing and talking about movies, so I guess we can whatever.
Well, I wasn't sure what to say about a documentary because in the long run, you either watch a documentary because you're interested in the subject or because you already know you're going to like it. So we have both a mutual interest and we both really like voice acting, so it's hard not to like the documentary. Am I right?
You're very much correct.
So he's going to suck on these balloons until he runs out of balloons to suck on. So,
pass out.
What was your favorite part of the documentary?
Favorite part? Steve Blum popping up, talking about it a little bit, but I think my favorite part would have been when the Kevin Connery got pointed out for being Batman in the kitchen or that diner.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even a diner. It was like a soup kitchen to help people that were suffering from 9/11. So that was pretty crazy. I've never heard that story before. I've heard like everything else, like Mel Blanc in a coma.
Are we still on? Dylan? We seem to be experiencing some technical difficulties. Dylan.
Times is that, hey, you're back.
You're back too.
Where'd you go?
I don't know. I was here and then I wasn't.
Could you hear me talking the whole time?
No.
Oh, well, I just kept talking without you. I told the whole Conroy story. So.
Did they honestly catch it though? Because maybe they came back. I don't. Maybe they did.
Mine showed that I was broadcasting. Could you see yourself moving around on your screen?
I could see myself moving, but you were frozen.
Oh, well, what were you talking about?
No, I was just trying to get your attention because you weren't moving.
Oh, well, I tried for a second, and then I just kept talking because I assume they're going to get my feed, but I guess if you watch this later, you'll find out. So I think one of the coolest things for me was that Jim Hanks was on there. I know he's the voice of, like, anything Woody that isn't in a Pixar movie.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much cool. Gets paid to be his brother. And that's got to be
looks like him too a little bit.
Oh, I think he looks a lot like him, which is probably why he has dramatically different hair. And Charlie Adler, I didn't know they'd have him on there because he seems to be kind of in the background these days. So I was really excited about that because he's like the red guy, Ickis.
I've been pantsed.
Yeah, so, he's a lot of my favorite characters. He's the original Starscream. One of the things I thought was kind of weird at the beginning was they were only showing one credit for each person, but then they kept showing a new credit every time the person came on the screen. So I liked that because at the beginning I'm like, who did they show? They showed like John DiMaggio and it just said Futurama. I'm like, he did way more than that. You made this documentary. Why is it saying just...
Yeah. Yeah, that was like John DiMaggio pops up, and we all know he's done a lot.
Oh, yeah, he's been around the block. And then, like, they showed Tom Kenny, and it says SpongeBob. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense because that's his, like, biggest freaking credit. But then later on does show Adventure Time and stuff like that. But I thought this was a really, really good thing for me to watch this week because, as you know, I lost my job yesterday. So
gasp!
That was exciting and weird. But I had substitute teacher orientation this morning, so I should start that on Monday. And they have a giant need for subs, so there's a good chance it'll be pretty busy, which is good. And then next Tuesday, I started Bed Bath & Beyond. So,
with Sabbath Midnight!
Yeah, we'll be working the stock room together. But anyway, the reason I think that this is a good week for me to watch it is because if everything comes out right, the radio play will be done being edited Friday or Saturday.
Ooh.
So we will have things to potentially start recording. And I'm wondering, I haven't done a Dylan and Bobley podcast in like a month because we just haven't been able to connect. And I won't be here this weekend either. So that's not going to happen. But maybe in 2 weeks, not this weekend, but the following, we can start recording it.
Recording. And remember, what do I get to do again? Oh, yeah. I get to be, wait, I'm D. Bradley Baker. Yes, D. Bradley Baker. I get to D. Bradley Baker this shit.
That, they could have done like 10 minutes of him just making noises in the documentary. And I think
I would have eaten that up. I would have eaten that.
It was almost like discomforting. Like I had eaten, and then he starts doing that, and there's a sort of vomit quality to what he did. Oh, God, why? But it was good. Like, I don't know. His stuff's amazing. Was there anyone else you were really excited to see on there?
I already said Steve Blum, DiMaggio, Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill, they got him in there, which was great. Rob Paulson, which I listen to his podcast from time to time, so it's really nice to see his stuff. I didn't know he did it with one mic. I thought he had a more sophisticated system than that.
Yeah, it looks like one of those mics you get at just kind of go down to an audio store and $50 deal.
Yeah, it's just a USB mic, he said. I might actually look into one of those. But yeah, that was awesome to see. And like I said, Charlie Adler and it's always fun to see Brett with a balloon. Apparently, they can't see you do those things. So if you want to be seen, you got to make a noise first.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing it what you do when I'm talking. You just get in close and make faces at the camera while I'm talking.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. But it was also cool to see what is this? Billy West.
Yeah.
It's obvious he'd be involved. He's very close to John DiMaggio as far as they make it sound when they talk. But it's fun to see him. Jason Marsden, who I didn't know they'd reach out to. He does so many voices, though. He's like forever the guy at Disney. He's in all the Miyazaki films. He's the voice of Up Next on the Disney Channel.
Oh, yeah.
He's everywhere. And he was on Boy Meets World. So I think that was his last live-action credit, like 20 years ago. Was there anybody you wish you would have seen on there that wasn't?
Who does that wish you would have talked to? I know I'm forgetting somebody, but I can't think of who right now.
Well, there were a couple that I thought about, mostly because I listen to their stuff a lot, which was Kyle Hebert, who's the voice of adult Gohan and the previously on Dragon Ball Z guy. Would have been fun to see him. And then Ralph Garman, who does a lot of the celebrity impersonations for Family Guy and American Dad.
Oh, he would have been fun to hear.
So, yeah. And, I hear him a lot. I don't get to see him a lot. So it would have been really fun to see him do those things. But I guess you get what you get. What did you learn? What did you learn that you didn't know before?
Voice acting will shred your vocal cords.
I think you knew that before. You remember when we would drive to Madison or to Sioux Falls and you would do a voice the whole way?
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, of course, I think you knew that.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, one of the things that I didn't consider is having to do things with a voice that are really, really far away from what you're expecting that voice to do. Like you said, if you could do Daffy Duck doing Shakespeare, then you have a job.
Or if you could do Daffy Duck doing Bugs Bunny doing Shakespeare.
They didn't make it sound like anyone could do that except for Mel Blanc.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So have you thought about that? You do very few voices, but you have some.
I got a few. I feel I should work on. I almost want to try to get good at Porky Pig just to threaten his role.
He gave you instructions on how to do it.
Yeah. But he said no one else could do it, and that's why he has job security.
Well, I don't know. Billy West can do it, so I think there's a lot of opportunity. You just have to practice. Just because he doesn't think anyone else can do it doesn't mean people can't do it. It's a lot of work. You don't get good at something by doing it once. You get good at it by doing it all the time. So, yeah. It looks like you're studying something there.
I'm not studying anything, man.
You're trying to poke a hole in your second balloon.
No, it's still the other one. I didn't drain it yet.
Finish it. Finish it right now. Say something before you do it so people can watch you suck it in.
You want them to watch me inhale a balloon?
Suck upon its glorious teat.
Now behold, as I suck upon the glorious teat of this helium balloon. That didn't actually.
Don't start just yet. And then when you do it, I want you to try to do a voice. So do a voice first.
Got any requests?
One you feel the most confident with.
Most confident with. No know why, but currently Christopher Walken's is in my mind. So I'll give that one a shot. What do you say?
Go for it. Now say something and then suck on the balloon.
All right. Well, here it goes with a balloon. Now, my voice with Walken's is considerably higher. And furthermore, the standings of which we are reciprocating the parties of the denial, as now I am just making words up out of my ass cheeks.
Can you finish the balloon?
You want me to finish the balloon?
Mm-hmm. Don't pass out.
I think I feel in one of my lungs just popped. Oh God. Oh God, I hope this doesn't stay. I'm terrified beyond all reason. I feel now I need to go out and purchase a tank of helium just to do this randomly for the amusement of other people.
See, I think your lung capacity is too darn big and you need more helium than you think.
I wish I would have grabbed more balloons, because this is a riot in more ways than you could possibly understand.
You mean suffocating yourself with helium?
I checked beforehand. There's no real dangers of inhaling helium. I will pass out long before any permanent damage could be done to my personage.
I know, I was just waiting for you to pass out while you were trying to drain the balloon. And I'd be like, I don't know what to do now. I'm by myself.
You come over here and make sure I'm not dead.
I would finish the podcast first. Oh, here he goes.
Hey, everybody. This is what it goes. My name is Brett Scott, and this is what I do. I sit in front of this camera, inhaling balloons for you. So, what do you all think of my very, very sexy new voice? Yay?
What's on your shirt?
My shirt?
Yeah.
The logo.
What logo?
Oh, this is just a shirt I got from home. My dad was going through some of his old shirts and gave me a bunch.
For some reason, it looks like a bib. Say something.
It's wrestling.
Oh.
It's a old wrestling shirt my dad had. The helium's gone. It's worn off.
Yeah, it wears off fast.
Sadly. I wish I could get like an inhaler full of it. Hey, everybody!
Yeah, it didn't last as long as I thought.
See, TV and everybody exaggerates it so much. They take a hit and they're stuck like that for an hour. I take a hit. 2 minutes later, I'm back.
You need to have like a pump that pushes it up out of your lungs. Like you plug it into your chest, it goes up, out. So you're breathing in normal air, but you're always breathing out the helium, and that's why it sounds that way all the time.
I can do it.
You probably always feel like you're losing your breath. It would be terrible.
Probably. But at the same time, wonderful.
Now, I don't remember what it's called, but there's another element you can breathe that makes your voice deeper.
There's one that makes you deeper?
Yeah, Don't you remember that on Bill Nye? And then they put it in a fish tank, and it's clear, it's airy, just like helium. And they fill a fish tank with it, and they float paper boats on it.
Oh, yeah.
So you can breathe it in and sound like a scary monster.
I don't remember what it's called. That's probably not available for our purchase.
It might be. I don't know. It's just the opposite of helium. It just makes things heavier.
I don't know what the heck we'd use it for. What it'd be used for.
Talking funny.
That's what we should do. We should open a shop that sells those two gases, and we call it Talking Funny.
You're not going to make very much money, and helium's expensive.
Actually, I thought I read something about once where helium's harder to make or something.
Well, yeah, it's always escaping the Earth, so it's harder and harder to get. Please let me yawn on camera like that. But
yeah, I did.
So we're kind of running out of shit to say already. But
I guess for a documentary, it didn't really kind of give us a full hour's worth of shit to talk about, did it?
It's real feel good though. Like I felt great after I watched it.
Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed it. That's probably what the difference with documentaries and everything else. But documentary, you can't really describe it or explain it unless you've already watched it.
Right.
And like the movie, you can explain the entire movie going on and on, but like documentaries with them just talking, it's more like, oh, then they just went with this, and then they explained it. It doesn't translate very well ish.
Right. But I thought we could take this time for you to do some voice acting things. Have you practiced monster noises at all since we did the You and Bobley podcast?
Only in my sleep. Which apparently I'm a teleporter.
Let's hear some now. Like, do them well enough to scare Nancy.
Oh, wait. I need a cup.
A cup.
Perhaps you might wondering why I would shoot a man as he's falling out of a plane. Did you hear any of those?
I did.
Did you like them?
You weren't going to do them on camera?
I'm going to do them on camera. That's why I went and got this.
Oh, I didn't know. Perhaps you was wondering why you would shoot a man as he was falling out of a plane.
Perhaps you might be wondering why I would shoot a man as he's falling out of a plane.
Go get your big popcorn bowl.
What?
Go try it with your big popcorn bowl.
Ooh. This. I got the bucket instead.
Yeah.
I think someone's returning my calls outside my window.
Really?
I can't be too sure about that.
I think most of these are ones you do when you're clearing your throat in the morning.
What?
Most of these are the ones you do when you're clearing your throat in the morning.
My morning throat lozenges?
Right.
Not really. Most of them is like.
You do those every morning.
Not to that extent, but whenever I yawn, most of the time now, I can't help but Wookie.
Is that why you're growing a beard again?
Nah, I'm just being lazy.
No. Your mustache grows in nice and fine. Why don't you just do that?
What, just my mustache?
Yeah, because you got some neck beard going on.
Yeah, probably should get rid of the neck.
So, character voices. If I had to do background characters, what would a police officer sound like? From Sioux
Chief
Falls.
Wiggum.
Can you do Chief Wiggum? I will shit if you can do a Frank Azaria Chief Wiggum.
Probably not. I'd have to really work on that one. Like,
I don't think you could ever do a Chief Wiggum. I don't think you have the voice range.
Probably not. If I tried, I could probably do Mo, but iffy. I know I could do Apu. Well,
so what would a severely Midwestern police officer sound like?
Severely Midwestern. He'd sound like me.
Oh, that's boring. You got to change him up a little.
No, he sounded like Wes. There we go.
That's just a speech impediment.
No. Midwest.
Like he's from Minnesota.
Minnesota, eh?
That's Canada.
No, that's Minnesotan. Minnesotan ain't Canada, eh?
You go, yeah, you betcha.
Yeah, you betcha.
Hingle your dingle a little bit.
Ingling dingling. Ingle dingle, ingle. My name is Officer Babby Bradish. Why did I just go? I just went full Swedish. What the hell?
Yeah, dial it back a little bit. Think about corn.
Cornucopia. Damn, you're white. All right, my name is Jedediah, and I'm in an Amish community. It's going to take a lot more work.
Keep working on it.
Let's see.
We have a half hour for you to work on this thing.
We're just going to make this guy right here. Hi, everybody. This is what the podcast is tonight. I'm just going to sit here and try not to do a Swedish accent and not mix it in with Canadian.
No, you want to do a little Swedish.
Little Swede?
It's like halfway between you and Swedish, but he's really serious all the time.
Like what?
Halfway between you and Swedish, but really serious all the time.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm afraid that it might be Amish.
Well, Amish is more German.
Okay, that's true. Engel. Hello, my name is the officer. I caught you speeding in a 35 and a 20. I'm afraid I'm going to have to officiate you with a citation of speedificating in a non-speeding zone.
Why is it like slightly Morgan Freeman?
I have no idea.
Dial it back. A little more Swedish in there.
See, this is why I can't work on voices by myself, because I have no one else telling me what I'm doing wrong.
Bounce it around a little bit.
Engadang. My name more. Fuck. Okay, hold on.
I'm not going to be deep and monotone so I can get out. Serious.
What?
You don't have to be deep and monotone to be serious. It's not like you do. It's not like you turn to Morgan Freeman when you're being serious with me.
Now, I don't know quite how to respond to that. Only that the next time I see you, I just might have to up and slap him in the face.
Like, be more like you stubbed your toe the whole, like, in the morning.
Hingle, dingle, hingle, ding, hingle. Ah! I just caught you speeding here in a 35, and you were going at the clocking speed. Oh, that's not good. That's a 75 mile. Well, I'm going to have to take your ass into jail, son. Now, I am authorized to give you a phone call, but at this point in time, I'm just going to say you used your phone call already on your dealer and traffic you with drug charges as well. Now, get them back to the squad car, son.
You bounce it a little more.
Bounce. What do you mean bounce?
Hingle dingle, bounce it.
You want hingle dingle and the bouncing?
Yep.
Want to hingle and dingle?
Now to reference the movie or the documentary, remember how they said that each character has actually got like a melody, like a song?
La da da da.
Yeah, so you're going deedle 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 deedle.
You want me to do that, or that's what I was doing?
I want you to do what you were doing, but hit those beats when you're talking. So it sounds hingle dingle.
Hingle dingle, eh? Hingle dingle, eh? Hingle dingle, eh? Eh? I gotta say right now, this is probably gonna be one of the most boring podcasts we've done.
I don't care.
People might be like tuning in and then tuning out. Oh, he's not sucking helium anymore. Hingle dingle, eh?
Deedle 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 deedle.
Diddly dee, diddly dee. All right, now, son. I caught you doing 75 and a 30. Now, I'm afraid that's a little bit too scotching fast for this area now, son. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask for your driver's license and bring you in. Hingling?
Say, yeah, you betcha.
Yeah, you betcha. Suddenly I suddenly felt like that was turning into a Dr. Seuss's Night Before Christmas. Or how the Grinch Stole Christmas, like one of the Who's or something. I don't know. I think I just discovered how Who's talk.
Do it again.
Yes. Now let's see if we can if I can recapture that a second time.
Tell me to show you my license and registration. Deedle-dee, deedle-dee.
Italy. All right, son. I pulled you over. I'm not going to ask you why you think I pulled you over, son. But I'm gonna need you to show me your driver's license and registration, son.
Start all over and don't mess it up.
I didn't mess. Son, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Now, I pulled you over, son, because you were doing 75 and a 30. Now, I don't quite understand why you felt the need to go that fast, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you for your driver's license and registration.
You didn't hingle-dingle at all.
I didn't hingle-dingle. Yeah, you're right, I didn't.
Just
I didn't
say,
hingle-dingle.
all you
now,
need
son,
show me your driver's license and registration.
Show me your driver's license and registration.
Hey, that's a little better. Do it again.
Show me your driver's license and registration, son, because I caught you doing a 75 in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. I think I hit it and then I left.
You did. But you're getting better.
It was a hit and run. His voiceover hit and run. Hingle, dingle, hingle, dingle, hingle, dingle, hingle. Inga. Edgar. I am Cornelio. I need to be from my bunker.
Oh, there you are.
What?
Do it again.
Hingle. Now I don't know why you were feeling the need to go that fast in the zone there, Single. It in Swedish meatballs. Yeah, there we go. I think we have it at that tone. Son, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you for your driver's license and registration of this vehicle. I don't think I got it. It's gone.
Doodle 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 doodle.
Doodle doodle.
So that just means you go doodle doodle. So 4 syllables, little break, 2 syllables.
That's too much. I'm afraid that might be hingly. That's a little too much of the thinking in my part and knowing symbols of my speech.
But it's going to push the character further.
Push it further, but I don't know if I could do it unless you write it out.
We are writing it out, because eventually you're going to say...
I can't do this. I can't, at this point in my career, I cannot hingle-a-dingle and syllabilitating on just me making it up.
Say, look a finger.
Look a finger.
What? What?
Damn you, Christopher Walkens. Christopher Walkens has shanghaied my hingle-dingle for something else.
Because look a finger should just be hingle-dingle.
Look a finger.
Hingle-dingle.
Look a finger.
So it's going to go, yep. Yeah.
Look a finger. My look a finger.
Look finger.
Look finger. Look longer. Good news, everyone. Midwestern Cop A.
That's Canada. Do you just want to do a Canadian cop?
No, I'm trying to do your Midwestern.
I was just trying to stretch the hingle-dingle a little bit.
Hingle-dingle, hingle-dingle.
Look finger.
Look a finger.
Now dial it back and go halfway between that and serious Brett.
Look a finger. Look a finger. What?
That's a little better.
Look a finger. Look a finger.
I like that.
Like what?
What you just said.
Look a finger.
Yeah. Now try to do a whole sentence like that. Like say, my name is Brett Scott.
My name is Brett Scott. I am a Midwestern officer of the law. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you for your driver's license and registration of your vehicle.
Look a finger.
Look a finger. Look.
You've got it down with that.
I can repeat look a finger as often as you want. God damn it, Christopher Walken, get out of here.
Look a finger.
Look a finger.
Because we've got a police officer role that's going to say something like that.
Look a finger.
Just a second here. Let's see. Keep saying it.
Look a finger. And look a finger. God damn
it! You really want to be walking, don't you?
I don't know. I'm not trying to. He just pops up.
He does seem to be your best impression right now.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
A finger.
Oh, look, a finger. Oh, look.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
What?
I said I kind of like that. Let's see where the cop...
Oh, look, a finger.
I've got the script pulled up here. I need to find the police officer.
Wait a minute, I just had a thought. No one knows what we're talking about right now, unless they listen to that podcast.
I know, isn't that great?
And I don't think they probably didn't.
Say, judging by the manicure.
Judging by the manicure, it's probably a woman.
Bounce it around, though.
Judging by the manicure, it's probably a woman.
Dial it back a little.
Judging by the manicure, it's probably a woman.
Judging by the manicure on this finger.
Judging by the look of the what was it again? Line.
Judging by the manicure on this finger.
Judging by the manicure on this finger, it's probably a woman.
Now say it like Christopher Walken.
I think I just almost dialed in Morgan Freeman.
I know you did.
Judging by the manicure on this finger, it's most likely the identification of being a woman. Wow! Would you look? All is blood. This, if I didn't know any better, would say it was a crime scene of a murder. It's a murder most foul.
Is that what you would do for the cop or the detective?
Huh?
Is that what you would do for the cop or the detective?
What do you want for those guys?
I wanted the cop to be a Midwestern cop, but the detective could be Christopher Walken.
I'll work on the Midwestern for your cop.
The detective can say, "Did you see what did this?
Did you see what did this? Horrific mess. It's real nasty. I mean, I almost lost my lunch, and I ate 8 hours ago."
Now that joke would be better if you're like, "I almost lost my lunch, but luckily it was safe in this bag."
This scene is just so horrendous. I would have lost my lunch. Luckily, it's safe in this bag.
Now, your next line is, "You did the right thing. We'll handle it from here. You're free to go speak with your supervisor."
You boys did the right thing. We'll handle it from here. Why don't you go speak with your supervisor and finish cleaning more potties?
Do it again.
You boys did good work. Why don't you let us take it from here? Feel free to speak with your supervisor about cleaning more potties.
You're kind of losing it a little bit.
I don't know why, but I am. Suddenly a downward spiral has started. My speaking chops have slowly deteriorated to that of utter garbage.
What if the cop is the ghost from Christmas Past in the future?
Oh, God, I haven't done that in a long time. Just almost as long as all the others. Long ago on this crime scene, most heinous of foul, a great tragedy has arisen.
Do it without the bucket.
Long ago. Look, oh my God, the cybernetic ghost of Christmas Past is Midwestern.
Is he?
I don't know, it kind of almost comes out like that suddenly. Long ago. Long ago, at the time when this tragedy most foul was struck. A murder most foul. Wait. No, now I know I can't get it right. Also, I can't. The cybernetic ghost rambles incoherently.
But you'll say, "Judging by the manicure on this finger, I'd wager that we have a female subject."
Judging by. Long ago, I was judging by the manicure on this subject's finger. I would have to say that our suspected woman is a woman. The fuck I just say?
I don't know. Judging by this finger, I wager we have a woman.
Judging by the manicure on this finger, I would say that we have, dun dun dun, a woman.
What celebrities can you impersonate other than Christopher Walken and Morgan Freeman?
Wow.
No, it's not very good.
No.
You're trying to be Ralph Garman being Al Pacino.
Yeah. Let's see.
Like, judging by the manicure on this finger, I have a female subject.
Suddenly, all the police in Sioux Falls are famous celebrities.
Maybe not older than your 2 employees here.
I'd say, judging by the manicure on this finger, our subject here turns out to be a woman. Judging by the manicure on the finger. Judging by the manicure on the pinky finger, I would have to say our subject here is a woman.
Side note, one of my favorite things, you know those like meant for toddlers DC characters that have really big feet and just their arms move? You're making a face like you don't get it. Anyway, there's a series of toys based on DC characters that are for toddlers. And Natalie's kid, Jacob, has a handful of them, and he's got Mr. Freeze, and I do the Arnold thing every time, and he looks at me like I'm crazy.
Okay, everybody, chill.
It's got the gun and everything, and so I'm like, it's time for you to chill out. Or, put the cookie down.
Put the cookie down. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. These goggles, they do nothing.
Now, have your head explode.
What?
I said, now have your head explode.
Wait.
Hey, we did it. Can you do George Bush at all?
What?
Can you do George Bush at all?
George, I don't know. George Bush. Southern Texas, man. Southern accent going down.
That's not in law.
I'm working up to it, son. You gotta back off. In other words, I'm the president of the United States. George W.
That's all right. Keep going.
This one right here?
Yeah, do that.
This one right here is for George Bush.
No
Americans.
Judging by the manicure on this finger.
Judging by the manicure on this finger. Sorry, I have no idea why I broke into Elvis.
I think what you're actually good at is celebrity impersonations, which is fine because, like they were saying, a lot of good voices are just bad impersonations. Frank Azaria's method. So just do your best to impersonate somebody, and then I think we'll have a voice instead of having you like try to invent one yet. I think you should just spend the next 2 weeks mimicking celebrities.
You dirtbags come to our village, steal our water? I don't think so. With that. Sorry, I was trying to do Steven Seagal, but I don't think that one worked. Dylan! Dylan, come back. I'll make my head explode again. I still have one more balloon.
I'm looking at Facebook.
Yeah?
We got one hey, you back?
I'm back. You back. No, you're still wait.
What?
Okay, now you back.
So I want you to spend the next 2 weeks doing celebrity impersonation.
Okay.
Any other celebrities that you think of? You should get out a little piece of paper and write down the celebrities that you need to copy.
Well, I do remember I could do a decent Jigsaw from Saw, but I don't necessarily think that's really anything, though.
No, not really. So put down like George Bush. Put down Morgan Freeman.
Freeman, Walken, probably my best, followed by Schwarzenegger. Then again, we've all done the Schwarzenegger voice and yelling at each other. The tattoos, they do nothing. Get to the APA.
Put down Stallone.
I'd have to listen to him again before I try him.
Yeah, I'm just giving you ideas to write down so you know who to try to impersonate for the next couple weeks. Whom else? Think of somebody. Like Robin Williams.
No, I couldn't do Robin. No.
Why?
I don't think I could do it right. Just like even get close to doing a bad one.
Okay. Bill Cosby.
I don't just know how like you'd say he talks.
Well, you have to watch it and then try. But Bill Cosby.
Well, that was just shit. Kind of nod my head a lot and putting Pop's foot in the jello in the mellow. And when he come out of the neighborhood. What's making this watermelon wiggle?
What are you doing with your mouth?
I have no idea.
Who else?
I can really say. I don't know.
Like Jack Nicholson.
Huh?
Like Jack Nicholson.
Oh, you don't know Jack. You don't mess with Jackie, boy.
But you should watch all these people. I know you're not actually writing it down like you should be. But you should watch all these people.
I got nothing to write with. Or write on.
You got the wall behind you.
Wait, I don't want. No, I'm not doing it while there's evidence of me vandalizing my wall.
Well, can you try to remember some of these people then?
Walkins, Freeman, Jack Nicholson, George W. Steven Seagal.
Sylvester Stallone.
Stallone. Oh, Stallone. Sylvester Stallone. Let's see. Wait. Now, I can do the take out the and the DDD. I can almost get a pretty good Stallone going. Cut me, Mick. Cut me. Adrian.
You should do Bob Barker too, because he's from the Midwest.
Bob Barker. Bob. I'm going to need some of that herbal tea crap they talked about because I'm starting to feel it.
Alkalol,
or that herbal remedy stuff. I'm starting to feel it here.
All right. Well, I think we should decide what to watch next week.
Yes, with that. Because we kind of don't have anything planned after this now, do we?
No.
What
do you want to watch?
I don't know. I kind of. No, let's see. We did Robot Pants without pants.
What if we did something Halloween oriented?
Next couple weeks, kind of Halloweeny.
Yeah.
All right, what are you thinking?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sorry. Then you said that, and only one thing's kind of coming to my mind: Army of Darkness.
Is that on Netflix?
I don't know. Probably not. Here.
How about this? We try to take requests.
Yeah, that would help prove that we have actually people listening to us.
Yeah, 5 people.
We have 5 people listening?
No, but I'm doing this thing with my nose. So,
nope, Army of Darkness is not on here.
We'll try to have people pitch it to us. If we don't have something by Monday, we'll just pick something.
We'll pick something at random. That'll be the best part.
So, lead us out. Tell me what you thought of I Know That Voice, even though we didn't spend a whole lot of time talking about it.
No, we didn't, did we? I for documentaries of something, especially like horror documentary, and I don't watch those a lot, that was pretty cool.
I could agree. It was really nice to kind of give wide exposure of the entire spectrum of voice acting. So we're going to watch you suck on most of this balloon, and then you're going to do your little slogan thing. Suck down as much as you can before you start to tunnel.
And as for our closer tonight on Without Pants, I am Brett Scott, joined with me by Dylan Jacobson. And Without Pants, I Know That Voice was what we watched. So until next week, people, remember to drop chow and enjoy yourself.